missing that key player on your team and do not have the coins to afford them, make sure you check out Buy My Coins for instant Madden coins and always use code SAVAGE for 10% off. Yo guys, what's going on? It's Savage here. Welcome back to another Madden 19 video. It is a tip video. I know it's not Tip Tuesday, but it is Tip Thursday. Not quite the same ring, but it is still a tip nonetheless. And today, guys, I'm going to be showing you how to use a wide receiver at tight end or a running back at tight end. Now, I did touch on this briefly at the beginning of the year in my New England Patriots offensive guide, but some people are still struggling as to how to get a wide receiver in at tight end in split close. And also in the Saints book, you can get a running back in tight end out of Trey Week, I think it's called. You'll see that in a second. But first, we are going to be getting a wide receiver at tight end in the New England Patriots book in split close. So guys, smack a big fat thumbs up on the button and comment down below if you guys do like the tip videos. And of course, be sure to subscribe if you are new around here after you are done liking and commenting the video. Now, in order to get a wide receiver in at tight end, it is not as simple as just substituting out the tight end and putting in a wide receiver. You cannot do that. It is through the packages. You can control what package you're in using the right stick. And all you have to do is you have to just sub out your number one wide receiver and then put him right back in. I show it about 5 times right here because a lot of people do not understand. You sub out your starting wide receiver and then you put him back in. So notice I take Chris Hogan out, I put Chris Hogan in. I take Chris Hogan out, I put Chris Hogan right back in. And then I go back and I click the right stick to the left to make the package strong slot. And you're going to notice how 87 changes to 13 and 13 changes to 84 because that means that Philip Dorsett is now the slot receiver where the tight end used to be. And Cordarrelle Patterson is the number 2 receiver where Philip Dorsett used to be. So by simply flicking the stick to the left after doing the substitution as you've seen it by taking out my number 1 receiver and then putting him right back in, we now have a wide receiver where the tight end is supposed to be. This is going to create obviously various mismatches and stuff, and this is just going to be something that your opponent's going to have to deal with all game, just because now instead of having a slow big tight end, you can put a very fast athletic wide receiver there. You can throw Randy Moss there. You can throw like whoever you have on your ultimate team, because I mean this is pretty much for my dudes who want to play ultimate team. I know for a fact that a lot of you guys who watch my ultimate team videos are the ones asking me this. You guys know I like to run Odell at tight end. If you guys obviously watch my ultimate team videos, you see me always having Odell in that seam so that I can high point it up the middle, because most of the time when you're playing, since he is technically playing tight end, he's going to have a linebacker on him rather than a cornerback or just a defensive back in general. So he is going to always have quite the mismatch, and it's just something nice to have. I mean, plus he has speed down the field so he can block for the running backs and stuff a little bit quicker and all of that good stuff. But that is pretty much how you get a wide receiver in at tight end in split close. And if you guys are looking to dive deeper into this formation, I do obviously have my free full offensive guide on my channel, or if you want to dive even deeper in the formation, you can check out my website savagemadden.com, and you can go ahead and take a look at the New England Patriots full offensive guide, and that will pretty much break down legitimately everything that I do inside of this playbook, from split close to freaking weak close. And weak close is one of my favorite red zone formations, so those who are struggling in red zone offense, you can definitely go check that out on my website. Now guys, as you can see, there's a bunch of different sub packages. I'm just going through all of them, but the only one that really matters for you guys in the New England Patriots offense is strong slot. However, when we are about to move into the New Orleans Saints offense right here, when you move a running back into tight end, it is a little bit different. It is not called the same exact sub package, and it is not manual subs. It is depth chart subs. So now here we are, man. We're working inside of the New Orleans Saints offensive playbook, and like I said, it's not based off of regular subs. It is based off of depth chart subs. So the formation that we're going to be going off is gun Y off trio weak. I'm pretty sure I was right when I said that at the beginning of the video. I'm actually fact checking myself. I think I'm 100% right. I'm almost positive I said it was off trio week. I might have said Y trio week. I might have not said the off part, but that doesn't matter. You guys just want to know how to put a running back at tight end, and this is one of the most OP formations in the game. One of the most popular plays in the playbook is sticking up out of this formation. It's one of the most popular plays in Madden. I'm sure you guys have seen it plenty of times. And all you're going to do is you're going to want to put the running back that you want to be your tight end at backup running back, and then you're going to want to start them at fullback. So in this case, I'm putting Alvin Kamara as my backup running back, and I'm starting him at fullback just because that is how you're going to activate the sub package. I'm going to show you guys that one more time just in case. You're going to take out your starting running back. Make sure that you put him as your backup running back, or just don't start him. Make sure he's not the starting running back. You want the fullback to, you want your fullback to be the running back that you want to be at tight end. So since we want Alvin Kamara to be our tight end, we start him at fullback like so, and it's very, very easy from here. So then once we go ahead and we're back inside of the actual playbook itself, we're going to go and we're going to make it an actual substitution right here. We're going to take Cameron Meredith out and put him right back in. Just like we did with strong slot, we're taking out the receiver and we're putting him right back in. Then what we're going to do is we're going to switch our package now to I do it one more time just to show emphasis. I didn't even know I did it this many times. Trust me, I don't think you guys are this dense. I just like to, you know, do it a bunch of times just to be safe. You want to switch the package to regular, because when you switch the package to regular, you're going to notice now Alvin Kamara is our tight end and our slot receiver stays as Cameron Meredith. If you don't sub out Cameron Meredith and put him back in, if you don't sub out your slot receiver and then put him right back in, you actually wind up getting a tight end there when you don't want a tight end. You want as much speed on the field as you can. So now we have a slot receiver, 2 running backs, and then our outside receivers. So we now have it Kamara, who we can do a bunch with. This is kind of like, you know, a scheme actually. This is actually like I'm actually showing you what some of the setups are right here. So if you're in New Orleans Saints playbook and you don't run this formation, I really suggest you get in this formation and take notes as to what I'm doing, because I am actually running the scheme like how a lot of players that run Saints actually run the scheme. Excuse me. So pretty much, guys, what you can do with Kamara is you can do various things with him. You can obviously throw him on a drag. You can throw him on a streak to flood any of the zones out of the way so that the crossing route from left to right can get open. You can put him on a zig. The zig is really nice. As you can see, he gets kind of underneath those zones and such, and since you have routes going down the field, they're going to push those zones back. And you know, just having and you could drag them, of course. I don't know if I already said that you could put them on a drag, but if I did, yay. If not, well, now you know you can put them on a drag, but I don't think I put him on a drag once. But there's just oh yeah, I do. I actually put him on a drag on this play because he's running a drag. But I was like I said, man, I'm just showing you all the different route combinations you can do and how much more better they are because of the fact that you now have a running back at tight end. And if people are smart like me, you guys remember last year, one of my favorite cards was tight end Bo Jackson. When Bo Jackson comes out this year, it's not going to matter if he gets a tight end card, because you can go into the Saints book, run the regular sub package, put Bo Jackson at fullback, sub him in at tight end, and he is now the best freaking tight end in all of Madden 19. So it's very, very nice to be able to like understand how much flexibility we're going to have with these sub packages. Sub packages are some of the best things in the game. A lot of people don't really utilize them that much. But as a lot of you probably remember last year, one of my favorite sub packages was speed out of 4-6, because you could have cornerbacks at linebacker and safeties at linebacker, which is one of the most OP things. But now this year, since there's so much different stuff in Madden this year, you literally can have linebackers or safeties everywhere. Like you can literally run safeties at linebacker and dollar, which is just so OP. Like it's just really some of the most OP stuff, and it's dope. But it's something that I really like. And like I said, man, I do really enjoy. What a catch! I really do enjoy being able to add these faster players into my schemes, because it's just going to make you look better. It's going to make you look like you know what you're doing. And I mean, dude, like just the route combinations are endless when you can add that element of speed on the field. But yeah, I hope that you guys are understanding like kind of what I'm doing with my routes and stuff. I'm slanting that slot guy on the right of screen. I'm either streaking or zigging my tight end, and I'm just snapping the ball. I'm either streaking my running back out of the backfield, or I'm blocking him. You can put him on a baby out as well, isn't too bad. As you can see, we put him on a baby out right there. He doesn't really do anything because he sucks. But I mean, for the most part, there's just a bunch of stuff that you can do. Right here, you can see him streaking out the backfield. We could have hit him, but instead we just took Kamara on that little zig. The zig is really, really OP, man, especially against man coverage. It pretty much destroys man. And you guys got to remember, there's going to be a linebacker on that player at all times. And that's what's like for the most part, he's going to always have the advantage on the linebacker, especially when it is somebody as good as Alvin Kamara. You guys know Alvin Kamara, one of the best receiving backs in all of Madden. I mean, him, David Johnson, Bo, Barry, whenever all of those cards come out and such. I mean, obviously we already have the Barry and stuff, and we already have David Johnson, but you know what I mean, they're only like, this is only going to get more OP, and more people are going to start to pick up on it and use it and use it and use it. So I figure, guess what, you guys better use it first so that you guys are already comfortable with making these substitutions and understanding how everything goes and such. But I hope that you guys did find this video really helpful. It was definitely a lot of fun to make. It was really easy to make, and I hope that you guys like the little schemes that I was just kind of showing you how to do and stuff, me messing around with Alvin Kamara at tight end. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I have for you. If you did find this helpful, smack a big fat thumbs up on the button. Make sure you comment down below, and of course, guys, subscribe if you are new. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and as always, fellas,